Hi guys, Jack the Animator 4972 here with another video, and today this is my haul video from, in case you didn't know, Auto Assembly, because I've been requested to do a haul video since I haven't yet. I posted a bunch of pictures on Facebook, but I still need to do this. So yes, this is my haul right here. First off, I'd like to show you these. These are postcards that you get automatically in the convention when you get your tickets or your pass. I got my pass straight away. This is a picture of Galvatron and Leonard Nimoy as a little tribute to him. This is Swerve from Guessing Swerve's Diner / Bar. That was right next to the Monarch room at the convention. This is my signed autograph of Peter Spellos, obviously at Skybite. He signed it and he gave me some tips on voice acting, so that was very, very helpful, so I was very happy about that. This is a picture of RC signed by Smiley Montano, so that was very, very exciting. I was in the queue for about an hour. Worth it, very worth it. And finally, my favourite one is a picture of Prime Wheeljack throwing a grenade, and this is signed by James Horan. I was so happy to get this because Wheeljack is my favourite Transformers Prime character. And me and James Horan also did a little voices video. If you didn't see that, go to it right now. The link to the convention video is in the description, so go and check that out. As well as some comics I got. First off, I got the Reflection comic. This is an exclusive of last year. This is all different types of continuities, nearly every continuity, except Robots in Disguise, thank God, based on the Vok and all that sort of thing. Interesting to see the Vok again, because the Vok haven't been around much since Beast Wars. I would have hoped that they would have done something else, but they haven't. So yeah, pretty good. I got that for £1. Pretty cool. This is the Cybertron Times, which they give to you with your pass as well. I got a lot of exclusive stuff. So this is the Cybertron Times. Very informative. It's like schedules, what's happening there, all that stuff. The exclusive comic from this year, Fire and Iron. I have yet to give this a proper read, but it seems to be pretty good, and the artwork is pretty nice. Finally, of small comics, I got this with obviously what figure I got. It's very good artwork. I mean, for a comic you get with a figure. I'm guessing this is Dark Cybertron. I'm guessing. Funny enough, Skywarp only appears in it once. That's weird. And he doesn't even say anything. Of the last autographs, I got my Last Stand of the Wreckers signed by Nick Roach and James Roberts. I can see that bit with my mic. Up here is Nick Roach. He drew a picture of Impactor, which was awesome because I love Impactor. He's my favourite wrecker. He even said for Jack, Wreck and Rule. That's awesome. James Roberts did this. Thought this was funny. Imagine Awesome Drawing. That was his signature. And then it's just AA 2015. Very happy with that. That makes my Last Stand of the Wreckers more valuable to me before it did before. So yeah, that's really awesome. And now we get on to the actual toys. I'm talking for about 5 minutes now. So first off, I would like to start off with these two guys right here. These are Mech Ideas Topspin and Twin Twist, or Apex and Geminis, however you want to say it. Yeah, Topspin and Twin Twist. Two very awesome figures. These two were sold to me by the Wrecker 84. He gave them to me for a very good deal. I really like them. They definitely work very well in my Wreckers collection. I'm building my Wreckers collection up very, very quickly in the past year or so. So yeah, transformations are quite simple. Well, since they're pretty much the same mold, only kind of different. It's kind of like retooling. I'm guessing Twin Twist is the retool. I don't know, but Twin Twist is a drill, Topspin is an aircraft. So that is pretty cool. So now I'd like to get on to Perceptor here, or his third-party name being KFC Mug and Scope. He even came with little collector's cards. See if I have it here. I also have I don't know. Yeah, it came with some very nice cards. Mug and Scope, Phase 1. This Perceptor actually was meant to come with either Blaster or Shockwave. But I got this for £15. Originally, I was looking for the Hasbro one, but they didn't have that. So I found this for a lot cheaper actually, and worth every pound. I even got a picture of James Roberts holding this figure, because it was the only one I had at hand at the time. You can see the picture right there. I was so happy to meet James Roberts and Nick Roach. I was kind of like starstruck meeting them. Very cool, very pleased with him. Probably more pleased with him than I am with a lot of the stuff I got. He's pretty cool. My friend was really surprised that he's meant to be a scientist, considering he's got a pocket knife and a little pocket blaster. I thought that was insanely cool. He has pockets for his weapons. And the fact Perceptor has so many weapons is unreal. And this big little blaster, or rifle, or whatever it's called. Very cool, very cool. I'm so happy with this figure. Well worth £15. You know I have this figure already. Is Generation Skywarp. The minute I saw the Kapow toy stand, I went over to their stall. I wouldn't say a little stall, it took up a full row, it was huge. And they had a very good variety of things. And I found Skywarp brand new with the comic, like inboxed, like not opened, quite brand new, for £10. I think that's a good deal, don't you? I love this guy. I've always wanted the Fall of Cybertron Starscream mold. Originally I wanted it to be Starscream, then I wanted to get Thundercracker, then we're on Skywarp. But this guy was there and I couldn't help it, and I need him for a project, so I was like, I'll buy him. Transformation is fairly simplistic, but very, very accurate to War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. It's like he just jumped out of the screen and into my hand. Look at this guy. This guy is awesome, it's insanely cool, and worth the £10. Definitely, for definite. And now we'll go to Black Shadow here. Before anyone said anything, it's Black Shadow. It's not Sky Shadow. Read Last Stand of the Wreckers, it's Black Shadow. Or read anything IDW that this guy's in, it's Black Shadow. Those of you who don't know, Black Shadow is a Phase 6er, as well as Overlord and 6-Shot. Originally I wanted to get the Thunderwing figure as well, so I wanted to make a 6-Shot custom, but I saw one for £10 and then I was like, Black Shadow, Thunderwing, this guy looks better, and he does. I'm so happy I got him. He is insanely cool. He really looks like this kind of aggressive Decepticon. Pretty cool. Transformation's a bit too easy for my liking. Like everything's just folded up. Everything of his jets here. But I love this guy. He's so cool. I've been just like playing with him since I got him on Saturday, and he's just very, very awesome. Very awesome. Though I paid like £24 for him, I think. Yeah, about £22. We have the Collectors Club exclusive Breakdown. This guy was one of my first purchases on Saturday. I know a lot of people said the Sideswipe mold isn't great, but I have Sideswipe of the Universe figure, and I like him, though some joints are a bit loose, something like that. But Breakdown is nice and stiff joints. He's so cool. He stands up very well. He's kind of in my work in progress Stunticon collection. He's very cool. I really like the head sculpt on him. The head sculpt is very, very cool. I thought that's just very cool. His paint job is so nice. He came with a collector's card, but I don't have it with me at the moment. But just this guy is insanely cool. I love him. He is like one of my favorites of all my buys. He was like £30 something, and A couple of hours later I found one for 25, so I was a bit pissed, but still so cool and so much better than Sideswipe for definite. I mean, look at this guy and look at a picture of Sideswipe. It's a no-brainer, guys. This guy's so much better. This is Generations Crosscut, and funny enough, I got this through an unintentional haggle. I'll tell you now. I went to this stall that was a bit like an alley, and it was like it was a very kind of small space, but there was like these stalls on the sides. It just felt like an alley, and Crosscut was amongst a small amount of loose figures, and there were multiple Crosscuts. There was about 5 of them, and as I was walking by, he was $12.50. And I came up to the guy and I said, hey, I'll take Crosscut because I want Crosscut. I mean, look at him. He's got weapons coming out very orifice. I mean, look at that. Weapons here, big gun here that can separate into 2. I prefer it as 1 gun. It looks better. He's got 2 guns here. Pretty sure these are lasers. He's got missile cannons. He's got everything. I mean, this guy is just a walking arsenal. And I love him. Transformation, I was a bit baffled, which was great because I have never in my life buying Transformers have had a complicated figure. I've always found Transformers very, very easy to transform, and Crosscut was my very first challenge. I was so confused, and yeah. But back to the haggle. He was $12.50. It's not a big haggle, but it certainly surprised me. I said to the guy, as I was taking out money, I said, okay, I've got £10 here. And he's like, alright, fine, I'll take that. He took the £10, not asking for the $2.50, and just gave me Crosscut. I thought that was kind of funny. It's not a big haggle, I know, but it certainly surprised me. I mean, you will admit. Again, it's not very big, it's not very exciting, but it was still a haggle. The rest of my haggles were complete failures, but still worth it. This guy is insanely awesome. I love him so much. He's going to be in my next project for definite, because of just how much I love him. Trying to get him to stand up is a small bit of a problem because of his legs, but he's pretty good. I'm trying to get him to stand right now. He's like leaning kind of into breakdown. We have War for Cybertron Megatron. Funny enough, when I was buying the Top Spoon Twin Twist off the Wrecker 84, his friend was selling a War for Cybertron Megatron, and I was already told about this by the Wrecker 84 before I went to the convention. And I said, yeah, I'll buy him. And his friend, funny enough, whose name was also Jack, which I thought was funny, sold it to me for £10. I've wanted this figure since it was released. The Generations were never released here, so it never came out. And I'm so happy I finally got this figure. I've wanted it for so long, and now I finally got it. Pretty much all I can say about it. I love it so much. It is insanely cool. The arm's a bit loose, so kind of like his arm will kind of flop like that, so he can't really hold poses with his cannon. I have to take it off or put it on the other arm, which doesn't work, but still just very, very cool. On to this guy back here again, who's kind of out of shot. He's been blocked by Crosscut. This is Transformers Universe drag strip. I found this guy. He was kind of an impulse buy because I have a Combiner Wars drag strip, but when I saw this guy on the shelf, he was £12, and I was like, gotta buy this guy, because I've come to hate Combiner Wars drag strip. I regret buying it. It was €20 and it wasn't worth it. I hate it. This guy is so much better. I mean, I've had issues with the Mirage mold before, but I just said to the guy behind the desk, I said, hey, can I just transform him and just see what he's like? And the guy said, yes, of course, you can take him out of the bag and transform him, give him a look over. So I thought, fair enough. The people who I bought this from were very fair, so they let me give it a look over. Very pleased, and I picked him up. Still very happy with Drag Strip. So cool. I'm just kind of like moving along. I'm not even kind of going for random figures anymore. I'm just picking them up in a row, kind of going like a zigzag. Anyway, I've got Generations Soundwave. I have always wanted a G1 Soundwave or G1 reminiscent Soundwave, and this guy definitely suits my needs. This figure is awesome. He's a fan-made stereo, and I love that. It's so cool. He even has, I know it's not intended this way, but it's a nice little nod that like you're meant to put the cannons in here, but I think well done to Hasbro for thinking of that, for thinking of his ejection as a good excuse for weapon storage. You know, kind of like everybody knows, all the fans know it's really intended for that, but just well done Hasbro for just thinking of that reference. You know, they could have just stuck the cannon on his back, but no, they had to have the weapons in here, which is very clever, I admit. I'm not a big fan of his vehicle mode, but robot mode and the fan-made stereo mode, definitely very cool. And we move on to my final third-party purchase of the whole convention, is iGear Patrol Specialist, or aka iGear Ironhide. This is the best Ironhide I have ever gotten. He also came with a collector's card. Very cool. Hope you heard that. Solid plastic. It's like a credit card. He also came with this amazing box, which I'm not throwing out because it looks cool. I mean, I know he's lacking a lot of accessories. I mean, he's only got this one little gun, but I think that's like his one from G1. So I'm happy with that. I don't care. I don't care if people say that he's like, oh, he's missing all his weapons from his weapon specialist set. I don't care. He's got one weapon. It looks good. It definitely looks like his one from G1. I know it's very thin for Ironhide. It's very small, but it's a good gun. Fantastic. He's got 3 other heads. The angry face, kind of modest face, and his patrol head, which is the one in the box. That's also on the side here. I have yet to try out the patrol head. I want to try it. I'm probably going to do it after this video, but very cool. And funny enough, when I opened him, he had already had these Autobot stickers, which is funny because I know, because of copyright reasons, they can't do this. But funny enough, this one had it, I'm guessing, because this was pre-owned. I got this for £40. Well worth it. Just amazing figure. Like, best Ironhide ever. I know Hasbro have been trying years to make a proper Ironhide that the G1 fans will like, and there has been none, absolutely 0 Ironhides. So this guy is awesome. It's the best Ironhide I have ever seen. I know there's a Masterpiece one, it's like Voodoo one coming out. I don't care. iGear all the way. And finally, to address the elephant in the room, yeah, I got an Omega Supreme. It's like a weight's been lifted off the table. Did you see that shake? Anyway, yeah, I got Energon Omega Supreme. A lot of my friends really reacted to the fact that I got Omega Supreme when they saw my picture that I posted on like the Cybertron Hub and the Transformers YouTube community. And my friend, Swagwave, and I was talking to him, he was like, oh my god, you got Omega Supreme. And I was like, I've never heard Swagwave swear. So it was so funny. But this isn't near as good as the Year of the Snake. It's the exact same figure, I know, just a different paint job. It certainly meets my needs for an Omega Supreme figure. I love it. It's so cool. I know his head's like a headmaster. I never knew that. But very, very cool. And I think his battleship is awesome. Train, not so much. Battleship, though, is my favorite. That thing is awesome. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Wow, this is 23 minutes long. This has been my full haul of Ultra 7 2015, and I just realised I nearly knocked over Black Shadow. So this is my full haul. This is like the best haul I've ever gotten, and I love it to bits. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I got requested to do a haul video, so I hope this is pleased the people who requested me to do a haul video. So thanks for watching this video, guys. JJ Productions signing off, and I'll see you later, guys.